want you to bend down, and go like this. Now you notice I'm shifting weight before I start turning. This is important. Get used to it, and the knees are very bent. Just like ice skating. Alright, and now we're going to go down to the floor, and we're going to sort of very carefully pulse our legs straight. We're not going to jerk anything, just nice and smooth. Okay, roll up. Take a deep breath. Once more. And down. Alright, now we're going to work on coming down, press the buttocks together. 2 and 3, keep the weight on the inside of the foot. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right, very good. Now we're going to go back and stretch things again on our legs. And instead of doing this on the floor, which I don't like to do, we're going to do it this way. We're going to bend back and reach down. Bend back, reach down. Don't lock your knee. Just back. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay? Let's switch legs. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, take a breath. All right, now we're going to work on the legs some more, but we're going to use a little crutch here, literally, because we're going to balance is just a little too hard for on one leg for just about anybody I know. All right, let's work the ankles up and down, sideways, and around. This will save you sprained ankles. I assure you it has saved them for me. All right, and now we're going to go back, 2, 3. Don't let it thump down against your leg, because you want to make sure that the muscles are working both in the positive and negative directions. All right, now we're going to do a soccer kick style. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Keep the knee bent. 6, 7 and 8. All right, let's get the outer thigh. And 1 and 2 and 3. Keep the knee bent. Keep breathing. And 6, 7 and 8. All right, now let's make sure we can sit down properly if we have to on the ground. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. All right, other leg. And get ourselves a nice place here. And 1 and a bunch of times up and down and sideways and around the other way. All right, plant your stick down, and 1, 2, 3, knee bent, keep breathing. 5, don't let it bounce too much here. You're controlling the down position. 2 and 8. Soccer. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Sideways. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Knee bent. 6, 7. Control both directions. 8. Okay, and last thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, very good. Now we're going to make sure we can do our back straight. put the club in your hips, not your waist. You're bending from the hips. That's where your spine ends up. So 1, just 2, keep the back straight, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, very good. Now we're going to practice getting in position and keep your arms straight and stick your butt out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put the club underneath your thighs and do the same thing. And 1 and 2. You can do it a little deeper when it's on your thighs. Keep your weight on the inside of your feet and go straight down. Okay, now we're going to work on the wrists, and the way I do that, usually I have a practice club which weighs about 2 pounds or so, and you can build a lot more strength, but just put here 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And across. Remember, you're not really doing this with your wrists. You are flapping it a little going this side. But basically the whole activity is a very, very stiff process. You're not doing it. So watch. I guess on this side, huh? Okay. 1 and 2. This helps you when you start swinging and you can't be flapping around. And this helps you build up those muscles. Okay? And 8. And sideways. So everything is really from the shoulder. That's very, very important because you're going to need that. And this also helps build up in the wrist so you don't move it. Now let's take it in circles. And 1, and again, I'm not moving my wrist or anything else. I'm doing this completely with the whole arm. Okay, and 1 more. Now we go in the other direction. Again, everything is locked in. That wrist is not moving. Okay, and 6, 7, and 8. All right, and let's do the other one. I'll show you here from this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, knees are bent. 7 and 8. Okay, and we'll just do a little bit of twisting and then we'll end this segment. And again, you can do these segments as much as you want, more the better probably, but I get tired after 8 reps of each one. All right, so let's just, if your neck is stiff, you can use the club, sort of roll out the tension. Notice the body is straight up and down. Okay, and put the front. Okay, body is straight. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. I want to see straight. And then we're changing. The knees are bent. We're changing from the inside of the right foot now to the left, over, back to the right inside, back to the left inside, and over. And then just very quickly. And you're going to see your shoulders turning. That's going to be a major difference. Now keep your knees bent so you can keep your balance. But when you start seeing your shoulders turn, that's going to really help your feel for the golf swing. All right, thank you for this segment. This is Richard Perlman. Good luck in golf for T-Top Productions, and we'll see you in the swing segment very shortly.